Yeah.
Honorable for you, election not to contest Tamale Central, but of course you have a minute or two to also pay your respects to the fallen eight.
Thank you, Nana. Let me use the opportunity first and foremost to say good morning to my distinguished colleague panelists and of course to my constituents in the Afadjato South constituency. Indeed, events of 6 August, as we just witnessed a couple of days ago, have sent very deep shockwave across the country. We've been utterly devastated and then, of course, grief-stricken by this particular loss. I think on daily basis, we witness death, but the circumstances around the death and the nature of the people, the fact that they were caught up in the line of duty, 8 extraordinary statesmen, whilst giving of their best to this nation, had to die in that manner. May I use this platform once again to send sincere condolences, first and foremost, to their families and all of us. Indeed, this particular incident has the propensity to bring us to our knees. But I think on this occasion, we have all risen up to scratch. Our unity in grief has made all of us to walk this particular path with a great degree of excellence. I must also give thanks to His Excellency, the President, for providing leadership. It is not very common in grief, in pain, to be able to craft a path for us to walk successfully in a manner that has helped us so far to give befitting farewell to 2 out of the 8. And indeed, timelines have been stated for the remaining 6. I believe these 2 shall pass and will stand resolved in our quest to fight the menace of galamsey and to build this nation on a very solid path in a manner that benefits all of us. Condolences once again to the families. Well, I think that NPP's decision to boycott or to opt out of Tamale Central, I believe is simply a tacit invitation to the NDC to reciprocate with respect to Afadjato. But you see, we are dealing with a group where sometimes they engage in multiple speak, not just double speak. You recall not too long ago, this same party told all of us in the full glare of the public that the NPP will not contest Ablekumanoff by-election. Just for us to be told few days to the election that, oh, much as the party opted not to contest, the candidate had the right to do otherwise.
So the party stuck to its words?
The party never. You saw them in Ablekumanoff. You saw the kingpins. They were there.
Individuals supporting the candidates, not the party.
Look, there is a saying that beware of the Greeks when they bring you parcel. Anytime the NPP makes a promise, look at it, absolutely, look at it with multiple eyes. We saw them in their numbers in Ablekumanoff, and what happened was simply a rehearsal from a playbook. Let us get the NDC to think that we will not contest. That way, they will stand their boots down. That way, they will approach the entire election with a lukewarm attitude. Then we spring a surprise on them. I think that was the strategy. And so I am being careful until when the Electoral Commission get that communication from the Clerk of Parliament and so declared a day, and that day comes and we do not see the NPP on the ballot paper, I will still want to be very careful before they say. But you see,
by which time is most likely Akwetia would have already happened?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
So then the invitation wouldn't hold.
Let's look at the reasons that they are giving. The NPP maintains that, because we are grieving, we are mourning, we need to maintain the unity that we have now going forward. If you read Article 1125 carefully, the framers of this constitution clearly envisage a time where there will be the need to run by election. There could be, absolutely, 1125. There could be several reasons. As he rightly said, an MP could cross carpets. An MP could entirely decide that, look, I'll resign, I won't do this work again. Then again, the framers also acknowledge that there will be a time where an MP, just like all other humans, could die as well. So if you look at it, ordinary occasions where there will be by-election, the EC is given about 30 days under the Constitution to fix a rerun.
Yeah.
But in the case of death, they are given about 60 days. It clearly shows that no one plans their death.
Exactly, yeah.
And death comes with some kind of extraordinary degree that shakes our foundation globally. And so on this particular score, the NPP says that, look, they are troubled. They are so much troubled by the event of 6 August. And that in order for us to maintain that unity, they will not contest Tamale Central. Now, I'm happy Doc here has also assigned a different reason. And I'm inclined to associate more with his reason. Otherwise, it was needless for the NPP to be preparing to go into Akwetia. The reason they have assigned is just to say that they were not pained by Kumi's death. Yes. But you took every legitimate step to prepare, to be fully battle ready for the task ahead in Akwetia. And then in another dimension, then you say, oh, because of the death of this man, it's so painful, you will not go to the election. What about the Akwetia one? They chose a candidate, whether through consensus, backroom deliberation, whatever means. They chose a candidate, and there's no two ways about that. And so the NPP itself has told the whole world that all presidential aspirants should cease forth with their independent campaigns. And every booth must be geared towards Akwetia.
Because that seat belonged to them. So in as much as they are pained by the death of Ernest Kumi, they should still, keep their seat. No
one can say a seat belongs to them except for the voter. But the voter chooses where to assign a particular seat. You see, in the wisdom of the framers of this constitution, they could have said, and as Doc sought to propose, that look, once a particular party wins a seat, and that seat is declared vacant, maybe as a result of death, then the seat should automatically be given to another person, another individual within that party.
For the tenure of office.
For the tenure of office. In the wisdom of the framers of the Constitution, they know that 6 months, 1 year, a day is long in politics for the voter to change their mind and their pattern of voting. You have a political party, even as we face this particular narrative currently, the NPP just over the weekend, they were at each other's throat. We need to give credit to Brian Achampo and his team, but we all read it. Kennedy's camp, Baumia's camp, throwing all kinds of salvos. These are people who are mourning. And so their actions are diametrically opposed to the words they speak.
Diametric.
Of course, that will pique your interest as a doctor.
It is interesting. Look at the kind of words they use against themselves. Ordinarily, we expect that a party in opposition may not have resources of state. But then, at least what the ordinary Ghanaian expect is that unity of purpose. That they should be united around a common cause. They must come out, craft alternative, constructive policies.
They are united in their decision not to contest Tamale Central.
No. Tamale Central. That's what I'm saying. Just a self-serving gimmick, seeking to drag the NDC along to say that, oh, we've given you with one arm, so you also reciprocate. No, we would have done same. And let me state and put on record that I'm not the one who takes decision for the NDC. I don't know which official decision they'll come out with yet. But for me, if I were in charge of decision makers directly, I think the NPP itself hasn't given us reason good enough to say that they are prepared for the seat. Before you head to such a crucial pool, you are fighting among yourselves, throwing words, highly uncomplimentary words around. Why should the voter go and choose such a party? Indeed, it is the case that in the recent past, we've witnessed where a situation where spouses or wives, widows of these demise MPs, so to speak, right, have been elected. And truth be told that we are Ghanaians, we have some degree of sympathy. But on this call, the party decided to take away everything that looks like Kumi away from my late respected colleague MP. They have family people who are politically well-versed who could contest, and they say, no, we will go in for a very rich, a super rich, fabulously rich businessman in Accra.
You know this?
Oh, no, yes. We all here, we live in the same ecosystem. Yes. They tell you that, oh, this man is doing business in Accra. We don't know him that much, but the party says that we should go along with him. And so,
would you present a viable candidate or out of sympathy choose a family member to represent you?
Unless, of course, the narrative is that there's no qualified member within the family.
So we do not know that for certain. So we cannot take on the party for endorsing.
We do. We listen to all the constructs, okay? And there are several good, well-positioned candidates within the family and beyond. So my point is that if indeed we want to go along with sympathy, then of course, if not necessarily the wife, look, this is a gentleman who has entered into parliament less than 6 months is gone. No privileges, all the struggle. And so if the party itself thought it wise, look, let's go after money, somebody who can spread money on the ground. I'm saying that that variable of sympathy is absolutely taken away. Again, the NPP's own conduct clearly points to the fact that they are unprepared for the people of Equatia to hand them that particular seat. Then for me, much again, you ask, what informs voter choice? A voter is sending an MP to parliament at a time where there are two different parties. Of course, there is a Chinese war between these two parties. One had 8 unfettered years, and all they could do was to plunge this economy into a deep mess. Corruption was at a heightened level. And all this, and so
I was tying it to Akwetia.
I know. I'm tying it to Akwetia. So you see, the voter, I am clear, that will be pain even if the NDC decide not to contest Akwetia. So what I call for is decent politics. We all have collective responsibility to ensure that violence, as we are witnessing in our body politics, do not have a place.
Right.
Not only during by-election, but all forms of election. It is un-Ghanaian. We are not sending a good enough signal. We must, gravitate away from it, definitely. And so it's a different conversation. We must tax the IGP. For one of the very first time, we've had a regime in place where the president and the leadership are up and doing in taxing the security agencies to live up to expectation. I think that is what we must demand of them. And so you see, Tamale Central, as he has rightly said, at the last poll, we have in excess of over 35,000 votes. It's such a huge mountain to climb. I'm telling you, such a huge mountain for the NPP to climb. And so, as I said earlier on, the overtures is a tacit political strategy, carefully crafted to invite the NDC to hand them what they have seen clearly that they are on the verge of losing. If the NDC does so, will end up disappointing the people of Akwatia. We must win this election out of decently well-held by-election and be able to do something new in order to honor the name of Ernest Kumi.
Thank you.